started doing modeling, wanted to act more than I wanted to model. Modeling came easier than acting. But that's just kind of where I was. And after doing that for a few years, living far beyond my means, had to get an additional job to pay the bills while I was chasing the dream. Yeah. And in that place, 3 girls walked in and asked me a question that changed my life. And they asked me, "Do you want to be an actor?" And I thought, yes, this is an opportunity to do the thing that I wanted to do. Maybe they knew someone, or they were working on a project, or they were friends of a casting agent or something, but they were talking about the adult film industry, and they introduced me to their agent. Essentially, they were headhunters, where they would find people who were willing to meet with this agent. And the agent asked me 3 very interesting questions. He asked me, how did I grow up? What was I doing in LA, and what do I hope to accomplish? And thinking about this in retrospect, a lot of ammunition for someone who wanted to manipulate.
No kidding. Well, the honey trap and then the manipulation.
Sure.
Jeez.
Yeah. So I share. I grow up in a broken home. I'm in LA trying to do modeling and acting, and then interestingly enough, I said what I wanted to accomplish was become famous. And really thinking about famous, it doesn't have a lid. So if it's not measurable, you can't achieve it, because how famous do you need to become until you feel like you've made it? Or the person that says, I want to be rich, how much money equates to being rich? Take whatever it is your heart's longing for, that you feel like if I had it, I'll feel like I made it. But really, when someone says, I want to be famous, they're saying, I want to be seen. I want to be heard.
Yeah.
I want to be loved.
Yeah.
So that's what I was searching for, and I accepted this counterfeit version of what I wanted to accomplish. And I said yes to doing one film, and very quickly my mainstream agent found out what I did. I'm sorry, we can't represent you anymore. My mom finds out, living in a small town, word travels pretty fast. She's calling me, and we're having a really uncomfortable conversation. Her saying, hey, did you do this thing? And me knowing that I did. And I, said, yes, I did it, and felt shame, and it felt, well, I let her down. So at that point in my life, I just started pushing people away that I'd either disappointed or thought, well, I've disqualified myself from adding any value to your life. So I just kept everyone at arm's reach. And I believed a lie. And, the ode to the book is like, if you believe a lie to be true, it's true to you. And you create a worldview through that lie. And if you're looking at life through a broken lens, you're going to leave a broken life.
Wow, yes.
And I believed, okay, well, this is who I am. So this is what I have to do, because I can't do anything else. And it's just untrue. I could have, picked myself up, dusted myself off, and did something else. Even if it wasn't acting and modeling, I was 22. I could have done other things with my life. Yeah. But I believed, because I saw myself as my mistake. Yeah. I was a mistake, so I had to continue making mistakes. So I stayed in that industry. And again, same mentality. Well, if I make enough money, if I become famous enough, it'll mitigate the way that I feel internally. And I think in a real way, like Romans 2:4 talks about God's love, His kindness, His patience that leads us into repentance. And I obtained everything that I thought I wanted. I became famous. I made all this money. I did all the things. And when I experienced everything that I thought would fix my heart and it didn't work, it led me to making a plan to take my life, because, well, if this is not going to work, and now I've ruined my life, and now my mistakes are tangibly found, who's going to want me?